Hey, it's Smokey Jail. Today I'm going to be talking about traps and women. I'm first going to talk about why traps aren't gay, and then after that I'm going to talk about why traps are better than women. So let's start off with explaining why traps aren't gay. Firstly, I'm going to explain why the dictionary definition of gay cannot be used to explain why traps are gay. And that's because the dictionary definition says something along the lines of either being homosexual or liking the same gender, and that's what homosexuality means. But there are a lot of scenarios in which liking the same gender doesn't apply to being gay. Like if I were to like my brother, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm gay, even though I'm liking another guy. Brotherly love is not gayness. And in the scenario of traps, let's say that you see a trap and they look like a girl, right? And you think they're a girl, and you're like, dang, I like that girl because they're hot, but they're actually a guy. So technically, you'd be gay because you're liking another guy, but you don't know it's a guy, so you're not actually gay, but the dictionary would say, yeah, you're gay, you're liking another guy. So we can't use the dictionary definition. It doesn't work in every scenario, so we can't use it at all. So also there's the dilemma of people saying Smokey jail traps have so you're gay if you like them. Well, uh you're not liking the you're liking the trap. Uh you're liking the other parts. You're liking the feminine parts of the trap. You're not liking the per se. So and you're not really like, yeah, just because it has doesn't mean it's gay. So I also have a quote here by Plato that I'm going to read off for you guys. So here we go. For a man to love traps is not gay by any measure, for traps embody the true form of feminine beauty, which suffers no constraint by any earthly gender, but is rather fulfilled in all feminine bodies, regardless of their biological origins. For example, one might love and admire a statue of a woman, but we would never call such a person a statue lover, for it is the form of the female which is instantiated in the statue that this person admires. Likewise with traps. We see that there are some who love traps but despise overly masculine bodies, and for these people it is not proper to speak of them as being gay at all, for the nature of gayness, if gayness were to exist, is the love of a gender which is the same as yours. This love is something which has its timeless origin in the domain of forms before it could ever become instantiated in the world of bodies. Therefore, it is not gay to love traps, for one loves not the earthly body of a young boy, but a transcendent woman beauty that is fundamentally female in nature and completely incorporeal. So there we have it. Plato was basically relating traps to statues in saying that if you like a woman statue, you're liking not the statue itself, but mainly the feminine features of the statue, and that kind of relates to traps. We're liking them because of their feminine features. We're not liking really the boy, really, if that makes sense. I will say that if you do like the and you, let's say, take it in the or you it, yeah, that's gay. But I don't, so I'm gonna have to say that traps aren't gay. So now that I've established traps aren't gay, I'm gonna talk about why they're actually better than women. So firstly, traps cannot get pregnant because they're boys if you have with them, they cannot get pregnant like women can. And that could be a pro or a con depending on who you are. But for me, personally, I don't want to have kids, so the fact that traps can't get pregnant is a big pro for me. I don't have to worry about a girl accidentally getting pregnant because it's actually a trap and it's actually a boy. Another pro for the traps is that they can't have periods, and women unfortunately have to have periods. So firstly, that affects mood changes. If you had a trap boyfriend, they wouldn't experience that big of mood changes because they don't have periods. They wouldn't have to deal with all the blood and all the tampons and stuff, so that's a pro. Another pro is if, let's say you're living with a trap, you can share like bathroom utilities when like a girl would need to buy like a hair straightener or like a brush or like other girl stuff. You can get like manly stuff and you can share it with the trap, so it saves money, saves space. Good. And since majority of the people in the world would say that they probably like women more than they like traps, I'm pretty confident in saying that women have a higher chance of cheating on you than traps will. Traps will probably stay more loyal to you, given that more people are going to seek women. Like, not a lot of people are probably going to try to seek your trap, and so therefore your trap will stay with you and be loyal. Another thing is, since traps are boys, and you're a boy or I'm a boy, they're gonna like probably the same things as you. Whereas girls might not have the same interests as you. A trap will probably want to play video games, watch manly TV shows or like anime stuff, do other manly activities with you. Maybe not, but I'm just saying there's a higher chance. Also, boys know what boys want. So if you had a trap boyfriend, they'll probably know what you want, either in the sense of know what you want in the bed, or know what you want as like a gift, or just know what you're into more, because guys can bond more closely than a guy and a girl, and yeah, that helps. That's a pro. Also, a side note is, since they're already basically looking like a girl, they'll be more inclined to cosplay as other girls, whereas if you asked your girlfriend to cosplay, they might not want to, so it's a pro for traps. I forgot to mention that a trap can also do like 99% of the things a woman can do, or if not 100%. So that wraps it up. If you disagree or I forgot to mention something, go ahead and leave a comment or make a counter video. And yeah.